How we doing today, YouTube? D-Ski from D-Ski Grills back with another cooking video. And today we are making apple smoked chicken wings on the Ole Hickory Ace MM. Can't wait to show you this cook, folks. Real easy to do. We're going to introduce a new accessory for the Ole Hickory, and that is the wing rack. So let me show you this baby. Folks, this thing is absolutely huge. Look at this. Just kind of an example of the size of this thing. So what we're going to do while using this, you have to think about it. This is going to make it so easy to manage the wings as far as flipping them over during the cooking process. Because halfway through, we're going to flip them over, add more seasoning, do what we have to do. And easy for transport. So I'll put this down to show you our stars of the show. What we have is 10 pounds of awesome chicken wings we're going to be cooking today. So I have the Ole Hickory out there warming up right now. If you remember from my previous video, it takes around an hour for that baby to get up to temperature. We're shooting for 250 degrees, and the seasonings we'll be using today is the It's Incredible and one of my old-time favorites, John Henry's pecan rub. So we'll get these babies seasoned. I'll take you step by step, show you that seasoning process, take you step by step, show you the grilling process, and always take you step by step and show you the final product. I want to thank you as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. Okay, folks, we are back. So we have our wings spread out on our cutting board. We also have a tray on the actually cooking sheet here. So we have this as well. Now what we have going on, and I'm not sure if I said that, this is 10 pounds of chicken wings today we're going to make on the Ole Hickory. So all I want to do now is the seasoning process. We have dried these chicken wings off. We're going to come first with our It's Incredible. And all I'll do is this side right here, and then take it off camera and show you the finished product once we get done with all the seasoning. So we'll add our It's Incredible. We want a good coat of that. This is an all-purpose seasoning that I am really fond of. I've been using it for the last few months on almost all my cooks. Okay, so a nice coat of that. Now, laying these things out like this gives you a chance to put uniformity when you're doing your seasoning process, and that's what's important. You want to not leave any of these wings behind. You want to make sure they all get their attention when it comes down to the seasoning process. All right, now we're coming back with our awesome John Henry's. Again, haven't used this in a while. This was one of my first rubs when I got into YouTube and started the grilling channel. So let's hit it with some John Henry's. Now, in this case, we do want to get a nice coat of John Henry's on this thing, on each one. So we do that real fast. I'm telling you, when I first tried John Henry's, I was in love. It's just that I'm an advocate of trying new seasonings, so sometimes some of my staples get put to the side because I'm trying new seasonings. Okay, folks, so this is the first side. We would do the exact same thing to the other side and to the other tray. I thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I'll get back with you once we have them all seasoned, and we can go out there and see how that Ole Hickory's doing. Catch you in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back. We are good and seasoned on both sides of these awesome chicken wings. I have the tray here on the cutting board. I have the cutting sheet as well, or cooking sheet, sorry, that's also coated. So we're gonna let these things hang out. The grill is up to about 160 degrees. So we got about 15, 20 more minutes to go, max, I would believe, before we can get these wings on. So what I want to do is transfer them now into the wing rack that I showed you. So I'll start working on that, get them put in that wing rack. So when we get back together, it'll be time to pick these wings up and put them on that Ole Hickory. Okay, folks, we are back. And I just wanted to show you how we were able to get 10 pounds of wings on this wing rack accessory. So this thing is going to be awesome as far as having a way to transport. I mean, look how easy it is now to just move your wings to the grill to get them back out. We'll be able to maintain the color by flipping them over easily. They're all in this nice basket. When it's time to bring them in, you just pick them up, bring them back in, and at the cutting board we go, okay? So first thing, we're almost there at the temperature on the Ole Hickory. I got the wings sitting here still, just doing their magic. We'll meet outside when it's time to put them on the grill. I'll see you guys outside. All right, folks, we kind of have a dreary day, but it's about 55 degrees out, so not too bad. Let me show you what we have going on. The grill has been preheating for a little over an hour. We're at about 210 degrees on the dial. Now again, the thermostat, we have it set up for 250 degrees. This is the perfect time now to check our fire and go ahead and add our apple wood. So we are doing apple smoke on these wings today. So let's move over and check that out. Okay, so since we've been preheating for about an hour, I want to see how the coals are doing. So we're going to pull out the ash assist. So this is the drawer to make sure you don't make a mess on your patio or wherever you have your grill stored. So we have that pulled out. I'll back you up a little bit more to make sure you can see everything. All right, so now we're just going to go ahead and open up the box itself. We're going to come on in with our handy tool to move the fire basket in and out. Let's get that picked up. Okay, and let's just see how we're looking here. All right, folks, so this is what we have going on right now. I'm going to go ahead and add the apple wood. I think we're in good shape. We could add a few more coals, and we may just go ahead and do that. But you can see what's going on. We've already ashed over. We have plenty more coals to keep on cooking right here that are still unlit. But let's get some apple added, and maybe we'll top it off with just a few more coals. Okay, so I'm going with our regular Weber apple chunks today. Got some pretty nice size ones here, so we'll get those chunks added in. Get that apple infused in this chicken. And I'm going with at least 2 more chunks. Okay, and we'll put those right about there. All right, folks, so that is the setup right now. I'm gonna get this shut back down, and then we can go ahead and bring our wings out. So I'll see you guys in a second when it's time to load this baby up. Let's close it up, I guess, while we're together. So it's just as simple as using your ash tool again, right? Pushing that baby right on back in. All right, then I close this, our ash catcher, and shut our lid. Now, I'm gonna move our damper down to about a quarter way open, and that's it, folks. Okay, folks, we are back, and we are at my favorite part of the video, and that's let's get cooking. So let's go ahead and get the Ole Hickory opened up real fast. We want to be quick and try to make sure we keep our heat, okay? So I have a drip tray here. I'll go ahead and leave it in place, but let's go ahead now and add our wings. So here these babies are. So let's go ahead and get our wings added, and we'll go right onto the back. Okay, folks, these babies are in place. We're gonna get this grill shut back down before we lose our temp, and I'll get back with you guys in about 30 minutes so we can see how these things are coming along. Catch you in a bit. Hey YouTube, I just wanted to check in real quick. We're only about 5 minutes in, but I just wanted to show you how awesome that apple smoke is rolling through that Ole Hickory. Look at the flutes on top. You have a nice clean white smoke coming through. You know these chicken wings are just being infused with that apple smoke flavor. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. Really excited about this cook. Again, 10 pounds of wings on the Ole Hickory Ace MM. I'll see you guys in about 30 more minutes. Okay, we are back, folks. Let me show you where we're at on the dial. As you can see, we are right at about 250 degrees, maybe 245. I'm gonna move this back real quick. It's been, again, maybe about 40 minutes later. I wanna get these opened up and see how they're looking. We'll probably give them a flip right now as well. So let's check it out. Oh my Lord, beautiful color, beautiful color. Let me pull them out a little bit. I should probably start using the second rack so you guys can view better. So what I'll do right now is I'll raise these up and let you see how they're coming along. Check that out. Absolutely beautiful color. We're gonna go ahead and get them flipped right now, and then all we'll do is shut it back down and let it continue cooking. I'll probe a little bit later, but ultimately, if you cook for about an hour and a half at 250, wings are done, but we'll definitely test it out and make sure they're good before we pull them. So this is it, folks, 45 minutes later. I'll flip them and get back with you guys in the next 45 minutes. Folks, I've flipped half of these wings, but I wanna show you why you flip. Look at the difference. Now these right here haven't been flipped yet. You can see the bark has already formed right here. These I just flipped. You flip them to make sure you get that even bark all the way across. So I'm gonna come back on this and actually add a little bit more rub to these and flip these. So I'll do a few. Hopefully you can see. I'm trying to do this and hold this thing. So you can see the difference in color, right? So this is why you flip. We'll continue on with this. So we'll come back again with more seasoning of the pecan rub. That's all we're gonna use. Yeah, look at that, folks. They need it. They need it. They need it to be flipped. There we go. This is a piece of cake. It's a lot of wings though. So the only thing is I'm scared I'm losing a whole lot of temperature on this grill by doing this right now. So we'll see how long it takes it to ramp back up. If we have to cook a little bit longer, then so be it. But it's better to do this than to not and have your wings cooked with a different color. I love things to be uniform, so that's why we're going to do it. All right, so all have been flipped. All I'm going to do is come back with the John Henrys and hit them again. So I'll grab that. And then, folks, I'll get back with you guys in about 45 minutes. Okay, folks, we are back. As you can see, we are holding true at 250 degrees. I'm going to open this up and show you what you get when you flip your wings 180 degrees. So let's look at them. It's been 45 minutes later. I'm really excited about it. I'm sure they're going to look awesome. My Lord. Look at these wings. Let me give you this up close and personal, which I love to do. Look at that, folks. This is why you flip. You want even cooking on both sides of your wings. These babies are done. I'm going to meet you guys at the cutting board. This was a total cook of about an hour and a half. We put more seasoning once we turned them over to make sure we built that bark up on this side as well. I'll meet you at the cutting board. We can check these things out up close. See you in a bit. Okay, YouTube, we are back checking out the final product of our apple smoked chicken wings made on the Ole Hickory Ace MM. So let's talk about what we did real quick before we break into one of these beautiful chicken wings. Here's what we did, folks. We actually cleaned our chicken wings. We let them dry. We patted them down with a paper towel so they could get dry. What we did from there, folks, is we seasoned them with the It's Incredible and the John Henry's pecan rub. We went out and got that Ole Hickory fired up. It took about an hour for it to get heated up. While it was coming up to temperature, those seasonings soaked into these chicken wings. We let them just sit right here on the cutting board and on a sheet pan. So after we got them seasoned and everything, we introduced those wings to this awesome wing rack. Now this wing rack is holding right now 10 pounds of chicken wings. So it has a great capacity, all right? Now, after that, all we did was cooked at 250 for about an hour and 45 minutes. And here we are, folks. We flipped halfway through after 1 hour to make sure we had even browning on both sides. So look what we have. See? Beautiful on this side and that. Let's look at this one real quick. Great on this side and there. This is what it's all about. You got to do the ever so important flip because you want to make sure that your wings are browned on both sides. So let's tear into this one since we have it here, folks. I'm going to show you how this thing looks inside. Look at this, folks. Cooked through and through. Just absolutely wonderful. Falling off the bone. Goodness. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grills is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grills, grilling is not a pastime. It's a passion. I'm going to bite into this one real quick. Absolutely delicious. Thanks again for joining me. I'll catch you guys on the next one.